What's up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. So I just came across this disturbing video of Kamala Harris, you guys, and I had to share it with y'all. I want to get y'all thoughts on this. So Kamala did this speech to her supporters who supported her in the election. It was a bit disturbing in my opinion. I want to go ahead and play the clip of this because it's a short clip and I want to get your thoughts on it. Definitely chime in the comments below. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, hit that like button and share the video as well, and definitely chime in the comments. I want to hear what you think. Here goes the video. Here we go.
I just have to remind you, don't you ever let anybody take your power from you. You have the same power that you did before November 5th. And you have the same purpose that you did. And you have the same ability to engage and inspire. So don't ever let anybody or any circumstance take your power from you.
Now, so it was a short clip. I don't think the people who voted in the way that they voted, I don't think they have an issue with that. I think the way they voted proved that they do have power. And I think that she's talking to the people that voted for her, trying to maybe give them an uplifting message. To be honest, this video was not very uplifting. And, you know, and I'm not, it's just, it seems very somber. She seems a little bit disoriented. She doesn't seem up to speed. She seems, you know, disturbed and quite hammered. She even looked like she aged a bit in this short time. And I'm not trying to be funny, but we know these campaigns and politics and these politicians and all the stuff that they do to get into these spaces, it can be very taxing. We all know that once the president comes out of office, they look like, they've aged tremendously. We've seen it with just about most of the recent presidents. They come out of office and they look much older. They look worn, they look tired, but this has just been a short period of time. And, you know, she looks washed. She looks like she's been having a really hard time. And, you know, she brought up the fact that she raised over $1 billion. And we all know that, you know, she spent all of it. And also now she's in debt. She spent over the amount. And so I'm sure the donors are pissed about that. People, you know, they're not liking this. They lost the election, so they lost all this money. People are not happy with her at this point. So it is definitely showing, you know, I'm not going to, you know, speculate of what I think else could be going on, because there are many others who are out here speculating and people who are assuming allegedly that this woman may be drunk. You know, and I wouldn't lie to you if I didn't think that myself, just in her behavior and even throughout the campaign, the way she just burst out in laughter and the way she moves and acts, it does allegedly seem that way. But this speech right here was not an uplifting speech whatsoever. And I would think for the people, for the supporters, they would want to see her in higher spirits, even if it's not really the case. We all know that this is very taxing and all of this, and then the fact that you lost is got to be horrifying. Nobody wants to lose, but to come on and give a speech that I guess what's the point of it in the first place? And a lot of people are still angry at the fact that she didn't give a speech on the night of the election. There are people in the comments. I saw comments of people saying, why didn't you come out and speak to us at election night? So some people are still in their feelings about that. And now, you know, as she's Johnny come lately coming back with the speech, you would think that the speech would be more uplifting, that it would, you know, give her supporters some hope. make them feel better about the choice that they made. But in fact, she doesn't look the same. She looks really tired. She looks very worn. She looks out of it. Matter of fact, and she's kind of slurring her words a little bit. She doesn't seem up to par. And, and so I'm trying to just wrap my brain around what was the real point of this speech. And I know that they were asking for more donations because she spent way over budget and now her campaign is in debt. So they were asking for donations for people to give more money to pay that, which I thought was ridiculous. I'm just saying, I'm being honest. I thought it was ridiculous. But, of course, and just to give her a little bit, yes, I'm pretty sure she's not happy about losing, Maybe she thought she had it in the bag and that she was, it was going to be all gravy, but it wasn't. And now it's taking a toll. And, it makes me wonder who's behind this, because at this point, in my opinion, I don't think it was necessary for her to even give a speech at this point. Just keep it moving, re-strategize, find another path, do something else, because now it just makes her even look worse. There are people who are literally out here saying they're happy they didn't vote for her because look at her now. There are a lot of people who, even some of her supporters are looking like, wait a minute, what is going on here? So, this election has been very, very interesting to say the least. And I think that there's still a lot of aftermath of all of this. There are people who are still crashing out over the fact that she lost. There are still people who can't wrap their brains around the fact that Donald Trump is actually the president. There are still people who are reeling and there's steam coming from their eyes, and they're crying, and they're, they want to tear stuff up. They just can't believe it. They can't get over it. So, and I'm pretty sure Kamala is she's probably feeling the same way, and it shows. It shows that she does not look like that jovial, person who's always laughing. She looks spent. She looks disturbed. So that's what I saw, and it was a short speech. I don't even think she should have even done the speech, to be honest. Just let well enough be, move on, re-strategize, try to figure out your next move or whatever else you're going to do with yourself. But this just wasn't it. This was not a good look. But I just want to know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think of her speech. What do you think? Chime in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content. And chime in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.